Well, hello, Prep 3. I hope we're all okay. We're going to look at fractions this week. And so what you can see on your screen now is a fraction wall. We've come across one of these before, haven't we? I think we have. But it's worth going over again. So a fraction wall, well, let's just have a look. It says here that this is a fraction wall. Okay, good. So each line on a fraction wall is like a strip of paper folded into equal sized parts. So you can see at the top there is a hole. And then underneath it, there are how many halves? 2 halves. Okay, and it's showing one half is how we write it, 1/2. Okay, so it's 1/2, but if you were to write it on the other side as well, it would also be 1/2, 1/2. I think we know that pretty much. So the strip has been split into 2, so the fraction has 2 at the bottom. Now we call this word the denominator. The number at the bottom of a fraction is called a denominator. Okay, so if we shade just one part of this strip, we have shaded 1/2. Here we are. Here is 1/2 shaded in. It's 1/2. Now that strip there has been split into 3 equal parts, and these are known as thirds. So the fraction has a 3 at the bottom, and because we've got, oh look, hang on, apologies for the wobbly camera. Okay, so how much of the whole strip has been coloured in? We can see 2 of those thirds are coloured in. So we would write it as how? Well, we would write it as 2/3. 2/3. There are 3 parts and 2 of them are shaded in, so it is 2/3. This strip here, how many are there? How many pieces? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So if there's 5 pieces, that means that it is split up into fifths. So the denominator, the number at the bottom, will be a 5. If we were to show 3/5, how many parts of the strip should we shade in? Well, we'll be shading in 3 of them. 1, 2, 3. There we are. Now we are showing 3/5. Now, what's good about a fraction wall? Don't forget that a fraction wall can be it can be smaller than this. It could just show a whole and halves and thirds and quarters, or maybe it might show more than this. It might go up to hundredths. Okay, but this is a fraction wall showing us it's going up to eighths because there are 8 equal pieces at the bottom, and we can use a fraction wall to compare fractions. So the question here is, which is bigger, 2/3 or 2/6? Now, if you have downloaded and printed up the fraction wall that I've provided for you, you might want to pause this video and have a bit of a go, shading in 2/3 and then shading in 2/6 and seeing which one is which. If you haven't, well, I'm going to click it now and we can see. We can see there that is 2/3. 2 out of the 3 are shaded in, but with the 6th column, and it's a 2/3 there. The 6th column, the strip with 6 pieces, there are 2 shaded in, and we can see, can't we, quite clearly that 2/3 is larger than 2/6. And we can write it like this at the bottom here. 2/3 is greater than 2/6. Remember that crocodile eating the 2/3. It'll want to eat the biggest thing. Okay, let's try another one. Which is bigger, 3/5 or 3/4? Again, pause this if you want to have a bit of a go yourself. If you have a fraction wall printed up, no worries if not. Colour both in on the wall and see how easy it is to see. There are 3/5 and there are 3/4. And we can write 3/5 is less than 3/4. That's the end. Good luck. Enjoy the task in hand, and yeah, I'll see you next time.